All right, so do you go to a gym?
I don't. I just go to my apartment's gym.
Okay.
But it's tiny.
Well, this isn't a problem you guys have, so I'm just going to explain why this is a problem.
I've been to gyms.
You've been to gyms.
I've been to gyms, and there's a reason I don't go to them.
All right, I want your perspective on something. Old dudes like to do this thing where they just hang dick in the locker room for no reason. There are ways you can turn around and face the lockers, but instead they pull their pants down and underwear too and everything. And I swear to God, they put the same pair of underwear back on and then put their gym shorts on. I just don't get why.
This is a problem. I've noticed this at the YMCA as a kid, and sometimes they get naked and they do the old captain. They put a leg up on the bench, and it's and it's just like, dude, really? And sometimes they even like to have conversations with the other naked dudes, not about their dicks, of course, but it seems like everything.
I've never seen them have conversations. They don't. You'll mostly see them in packs, in the morning. But
the gray bush.
Is that a women's locker room thing? I mean, in the past, when you were going to a gym and you've seen
some older ladies with some niss just kind of free in the breeze.
I definitely have never been into a locker room in a gym, but I have been to the showers at Barton Springs.
Oh God!
And
Gady.
They have that little patch of grass for women to sunbathe, where men can't come and fuck with them. And it's kind of in the best way, the most chill thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just these old ladies letting it all hang out, sunbathing, reading some God only knows trash book, romance,
trash book,
some old Fabio or something.
Yeah, exactly.
90s.
Something where
hot and bothered,
exactly
hot flashes.
Western Heat or something, something terrible that they're reading, and you're just sunbathing, and so you've got younger women, older women, just women in this little garden of showers and sunlight having a good old fucking time, and I'm about it.
I mean, good for them, right?
Dudes just aren't like that.
No.
I wish we were. I wish dudes were a little more open, whatever.
But these girls are oh, can I try some of your shampoo? Yeah, absolutely. And I'll trade you this. Or, oh, I got this for free the other day. Oh, that's great. Let's trade shampoos. Or, they're talking each other up and giving each other hair care advice and all this shit.
He's always oh, Tina, I have too much lotion on my hands. Well, don't worry, Rebecca. You can just put it on my back. And then it ends up with lesbian kissing and pillow fights.
I wouldn't be surprised. And I still would be about it.
Did you?
This is what movies taught me.
Did you see? There was a Reddit thread on our Austin a couple of weeks ago.
Oh God, were people just shitting on each other like they?
No, this guy made a music video about being a creeper at Barton Springs, and it's really funny.
The water's so cold there. That's my only complaint with Barton Springs. It's just freezing.
But it's so hot outside that if you just jump in. And don't try.
Great,
you can't ease into it. You just have to jump, and once the shock wears off, it's awesome.
It does feel very Roman and stuff. But what did the song entail?
The chorus is what had me cracking up. I mean, it was a guy talking about how he's got a headband and a mullet, and he's got his shirt off and some cut off shorts, and he's super tan.
He knows what he's about.
Yeah, he's playing his acoustic guitar in front of the girls in Barton Springs. Yeah, and the chorus of the song was, "God damn, I love this city. $3 and all them titties." This dude is just the grossest looking guy. And he's doing downward dog in front of these ladies, and just starts slamming the fucking ground with his dick. Oh my God, trying to impress the girls next to him. And I never laughed so hard just someone just making fun of such a fucking Austin thing. I loved it.
It is
That's
a pretty
great.
Austin thing.
I do like that people are at least aware of how fucking
meat markety it gets.
Yeah, I don't know, Austin is a trip in its own, man, and I appreciate that people are at least recognizing there's just strange fucking things that happen here. We're not just gonna ignore it.
If there's one thing we need to add, we need more objectification of men. Let's just make this equal. We don't have any ladies being as we were talking earlier, chicks just turning around on guys when they're being creepy. I think we need that a lot more because it's way more awkward because guys aren't used to it.
I could see. All right, so with some people that I know, mostly because they're weird improv people, they would go all in.
I would, yeah.
It would just take asking the one wrong person and him get so excited, like, now's my chance, and like rips off his shirt.
Oh God.
It's the guy in the trench coat.
It could happen here, yeah. the man wearing like lingerie under his jacket. Thank God.
I mean, like,
it's my time to shine.
Whatever floats your boat, floats your goat.
Yeah, if you wear shit like that, I don't care.
That's neat. But I probably don't want to see it unless you're at Barton Springs. And then everything's okay.
I think like weird stuff like that, like you don't want to see it, but you just like, all right, real quick.
Real quick.
Just because it's like gonna be like nasty.
Well, is it checkbox?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Well, I mean, wow, I can't believe I'm referencing this, but I think it was. Oh no, it's not Jeff Foxworthy, but Ron.
Oh, the
White.
Ron White.
Ron White. You want to see my titties? Yeah, I do.
Yep.
Huh? Roll them back up.
Roll them up. Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it's exactly like you just like you can't look away for a second. You're like, okay, that's disgusting.
it's like the first time you see people fucking in public.
Oh yeah.
So you're just like, huh, what? But that and that. But do they? They do know. Oh, that's part of it.
I've actually never seen anyone fucking in public.
Oh my God.
I have a
or
few
at
times.
work.
Ooh, at work I've
Oh
never
my
seen people fucking
God.
at work.
People, can we say the previous company? Are we allowed to do that? Or should we
We
not?
speak in the abstract. It's a space station.
Okay,
It was a very big Fortune 500 company
so
Yeah.
that required badges to go into certain
they
it happened
areas.
there, and like you saw
It
it.
happened in a lab that I
really?
had no
So they were
access
cooking up
to.
their own
So
experience.
everyone on my team, it was Christmas Eve. Everyone on my team has kids, and I don't. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll work a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. shift on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Because I'm nice. Sure. And so I'm leaving. No one is there. It's a 1,100,000 square foot facility. It's a massive place. I saw no one going in. You know, I'm sitting there for 12 hours, saw nobody, heard nobody. So I'm walking out, and the doors to the labs that I don't even have access to have these tiny, like, slit windows on them. Mm-hmm. And in the corner of my eye, I saw movement behind one of the doors, and I just kind of, like, peeked. And all I saw was a guy with 2 legs over his shoulders, and he had a chick on a lab table, and he was just going at it, just getting into the Christmas spirit. And I was so shocked.
Decking
I just,
her halls.
yeah, decking her halls hard on his lab table. And, you know, I'm sure they were wearing safety goggles and had the appropriate safety wear.
Have
but
closed-toe shoes. That's really important.
right,
Okay,
you know, I'm thinking
course.
of their safety. But I was pretty shook up about that.
Damn. Yeah.
They're
never,
like,
not once.
no sad, you know, motherfuckers here on Christmas Eve. Let's just get it on a lab table. And, like, what's the one day we're going to be able to screw on a lab table?
It's like a bucket list thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
Mile High
exactly.
Club. Like, I tried to get an ex to join the Mile High Club to me when I was going to the UK. Could not get her to go for it. It was an overnight flight. When I looked up, I researched this. What is the punishment?
Jesus Christ.
If you get caught?
Is it you get arrested?
Almost never. Like, in general, it's just like a...
You're gross.
Yeah. Or it's like like, all the flight attendants know, so they don't really care.
Yeah.
And it's how much were you disabling the flight of anything. So if you're doing it in the middle of the night, everyone's asleep, nobody really cares. But I tried to get her into it, and she was like, no, we're going to get fucking arrested by the British police. And I'm like, come on, they don't even carry guns. Like, they don't scare me. They're called bobbies.
I don't think I want to fuck on a plane though, dude. Because
I didn't want to, but I needed to. Like,
No,
it sounded terrible,
it
but I
sounds
needed to
so
try
uncomfortable.
It. Oh,
There's-
yeah.
It
There's no space.
I can barely, like, take a piss in one of those bathrooms. But, I mean, that's kind of the excitement. It's like fucking in a car. Like, you don't because you want to. It's because it's what you have, and you also, like, checkbox.
I've never been forced into that situation where I just like don't have an apartment or a house to go back to. Or like, okay, we're fucking.
You've never
fucked.
used a car? What?
All right, I've definitely fucked in a car.
A couple. Couple cars.
I've never needed like can't go home.
I've got a hole in my Nikes from the 240, man.
Fuck that.
Happens.
Like full blown sex. No. We're talking like
Getting hot and heavy.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, because
Park it, move it to backseat.
Yeah.
one time when I
Then
was
go
using
out
my
for
previous
froyo.
car,
You say they go out for froyo.
you're already in the car. One time, my previous car, we used the back seat, and there was like these LED toys from some music festival we were at, and apparently they gotten turned on, and they flashed red and blue lights, which we didn't notice until we finished.
Yeah.
And then we can just see it projecting on the frosted over window. Mind you,
no.
the windshield was frozen. I had to back down the driveway backwards because I couldn't see.
Yeah.
We thawed the windshield. And we freaked out because we thought the cops were like right outside.
Just
the car.
waiting for you to finish up.
Oh my God.
Waiting for these children to finish their sin.
Oh no, I was like 23. Like,
Oh no! Why are you fucking in a car at 23? Go inside.
I was back at my parents'
Good
house.
Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, it's not honorable or fun. You do what you need to do.
As an adult, I've never not had a place.
Yeah, I was talking about, we're young and don't have a house.
Some of us were boomerang kids and moved back in with our parents a couple times. Thanks.
When I was young, I had a giant fucking truck, so it wouldn't have been uncomfortable.
I've always had small cars. My 240s, man. My station wagon, back in the day, that would have been perfect. The 210s in the back and the back seat flipped down.
So Alex and I used to go to these giant gaming conventions, and in one of them, they packed... No, this was in the van. They packed like 10 people into this piece of shit white van, and while they were driving down the highway, they were blasting like some like Latino
we found an
music.
awesome like Spanish station, and we're all like,
and they were all jumping up and down and making the whole thing bounce and like clapping in sync with it. And so when they passed us on the highway, it was just,
just cars going like this down the highway. We made the station wagon jump once. We got like 5 people to push on the back bumper, and until we got to get like a couple inches of air.
Oh my God! Was that where someone hit their head?
That was in the blue van. Garrett was so we're going to Waz's house, and there was this spot where it's a double dip.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about this, and there was a sign. I did not notice it. Waz knew this was there. Did not remember to tell me. So I went 35 miles an hour over a double dip, which made the car go boom, 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 boom. And Garrett's head hit the ceiling. Like a bunch of other people hit everyone in the car. My back hurt so bad. It felt like I'd just been dropped like 10 feet down a chair and landed.
Christ.
Yeah, I cracked like the radiator, and there was a torque converter in the trunk, which is a giant donut thing full of transmission fluid. That flipped and spilled tranny fluid everywhere. So it was super fun.
Tranny fluid everywhere.
All right.
You know what I'm definitely...
Sorry. Transsexual fluid.
Transsexual fluid.
It's 2018.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, in my raccoon wounds.
You know what I'm afraid of? Is I'm afraid of sneezing while driving.
Have you done it?
What?
You never sneeze while driving?
I'm like, I'll do it, but I'm so afraid I'm gonna go like, achoo, and like look up and a car's stopped, and I'm like, fuck, it's the end.
I'm
And
just afraid of turning.
I must care a lot less.
Oh my God.
You're just like, bring it on.
Yeah, I'll just take my hands off the wheel, just cover my eyes and
Jesus,
sneeze.
take the wheel, I'm sneezing.
No, dude, it terrifies me. Because like, what if it's like a really big one, and like I gotta close my eyes for like a few seconds?
What sneeze makes you close your eyes for a few
I
seconds?
have very intense sneezes, dude.
Apparently.
He's heard me like, I sound like Goku.
His are pretty loud. Mine are... I
Like
get
Mortal
triplets.
Kombat sneezes.
I get triplets. You get really loud ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Mortal Kombat sneeze.
Yeah.
Finish him.
It's violent.
Just gonna keep
But
moving the camera.
there's not, it's not like a ton of like snot comes out. It's just a lot of force behind it. Lots of pressure built up in my nostrils, and just goes fucking probably 120, 130 miles an hour. It's pretty impressive.
120,
Alright.
130.
I guess if I had that
At least.
coming out of
I remember,
my face.
So I got thrown 5 feet back once, and I hit the wall, cracked the sheetrock. It was a whole thing.
Picked me up with his laser eyes and shook me like a dog.
I'll admit I'm not good at gauging speed. So
Paul cops.
Paul and I had this argument one time. I said, I bet I can throw a baseball like probably 60, 65 miles an hour. He said, no fucking way. And we had like a full-blown argument. I'm pretty sure I could. 65 isn't that fast for a baseball.
I don't know.
I thought 95 was like super impressive or something like that.
So it
Probably
you need
is.
to, you
So
need
maybe
to be, like,
65 is attainable.
in the like 80s at least, I think, to be like a major league pitcher at all. And like from what I get, but I don't know if 65 would be possible. For me, it wouldn't. 'Cause I have a fucked right shoulder, and like that's where everything goes. Like the elbow and the shoulder are the two things it needs. So I'm screwed.
Well, like most people are like probably that strong, and I'm like, you know.
It's true. You're,
So I'm
you're
thinking,
you're like Kenny Powers style.
yeah, I could probably throw some heat like KP. For sure.
Dude, you totally have.
You shut your mouth, you beautiful bitch.
Oh man, but I don't know. I'm not good at gauging speed.
So how fast did you throw the thing? Did you measure
We
it?
never
Fucking
did. I'm
speed of light.
still
So you're
down
just
to do
talking
it.
mad shit?
Pretty much. I was watching.
Much.
I was at the gym, and they have like ESPN up there, and I was watching the college softball.
Those backwards fucking throws look crazy.
They're gonna kill their shoulders.
That's what it. Yeah, it's always like Amazonian women, like 6'2", like ripped, and they just go whoa, whoa.
And they look like, mean.
No, they could beat my ass. Like, they could fuck me up. No question.
Well, like, okay, so there's, like, the girl who's throwing, the pitcher girl, and there's a person batting, and then whatever the fielding team is, like, they look like they were pretty composed. But the people that were batting, anytime one of the girls hit the ball and, like, made it to a base or anything, like, the girls just started going fucking ham, like, dancing in unison, making fun of the pitcher. I was like, fuck.
Get shit on.
Softball is mean. I mean, in baseball,
we're gonna tear you down inside.
In baseball, it's like super subtle. Like when they're saying "fuck you" or something, like it's not very blatant. And then it was like 4 girls, and they would line up, and they had a special dance prepared. You know,
the shit on you dance.
And, yeah,
it's because they were all like 3 sporters, and cheer was one of those.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're probably not wrong.
Right? I mean, 3 sporters are like that's like hardcore. That plus, a club, and
I don't know
that or 4.0. You're
What's a 3-sporter? Someone fill me in.
3 sports in a year, bro. You do winter, spring, and fall sports.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know why I went in that order, because I should have been fall, winter, spring. But
I played a lot of hacky sack when I was in school, so.
I played trombone.
Pretty sweet.
I played trombone for a couple of years, and then I decided to quit that and join the wrestling team, they're not very similar at all. It turns out there's a lot of physical exercise in wrestling.
Who knew?
Band, there wasn't a lot. We actually got what was called a PE waiver, meaning, hey, they do so much band, they play so much in their instruments there, they don't need to run. It's okay. They're in that 110 degrees on the blacktop, marching around all silly with their instruments. It's good enough.
I did choir.
Choir, yeah. So, they don't have marching choir, do they?
Oh.
So you don't get a PE waiver for
just
that.
Like
I didn't, but I just never took PE.
And they didn't say shit when you graduated?
They did when I was a senior in my second semester of my senior year. They were like, if you don't take PE, you won't graduate. And I was like, fucking watch me.
You want to be a 5th year over PE?
Over PE. And I was already taking like hella college credits at ACC at that time. And so, like hell, you're going to stop me with all this college credit like from graduating because of half a semester of PE. And so I just never went. And it came to do like the final where they wanted you to run like something stupid, like a mile, which I'm not going to do in this Texas heat. I'm not about it. And so I'm not going to do it. And so I did show up to tell them that I had staff and that I wasn't going to run.
What?
And
I have staff.
Yeah, I was like, I have staff, I can't run. And the coach, who knew this was just a total lie because I haven't showed up the entire semester, was just like, well, show me where the staff is. And I was like, it's on my stomach, so I'm not going to show you. And he's like, show me the staff.
It's in my swimsuit area, coach. I want to show you.
Yeah, and I was like, no. And he was like, show me where you have staff. And another coach came in and was like, just let it go. And he's like, fine. And so I passed. Ta-da, here I am today.
Why do they give a shit?
Physically educated.
Because, they're just about it. They can't coach me into doing shit.
Those who can't teach gym. So they want to feel like they're teachers. So if you didn't do gym...
This guy was a football coach, so he didn't like being told no, especially by snotty little bitches like me.
Like, you can't catch a football, I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Like, coach, I'm not going to run a 15-minute mile while everybody watches me.
I think inherently you don't like...
Not only
football.
Like
sports people.
Well, sports people in general, I've got a real bad taste in my mouth in them.
Alex and I got to the core of that one day.
Oh, that's true. I got picked on in sports back in the day, like every sport, always, and that's why I quit them. And I also sucked at them. I don't like teammates or catching balls, which really makes it hard to play a lot of sports.
Yeah, that's most of them.
That's most of them. That's why I picked wrestling and did quite well. And then MMA, and I did worse, but enjoyed it more.
Cut a lot more knees.
Cut a lot more knees.
Caught a lot more knees doing MMA.
Well, yeah, I lost a bit of my tooth.
I can
that was
see.
Cool, and he's in jail, which is fun. Yeah, John. Oh yeah, I can tell the story.
Yeah.
We're on a podcast.
He can't bust out and kill you.
He can't hurt me.
I don't have to be scared anymore.
All I want to do is laugh in his fucking face. So his name was John Copenhaver. He was on the Ultimate Fighter TV series back in like 07, 08.
Yeah.
And he legally changed his name to War Machine.
Shut the fuck up.
War Space Machine. Because he wanted to get away from the Marvel copyright around the character name. So in order for him to be known as that during his fights, that was one way to do it. So Mr. Machine also got into porn, and he ended up getting in
War Machine
in a bunch of fights at different porn star parties. And this is a dude that was my coach at the gym I would go to.
Mm-hmm.
And he would spar with me and all
Your
that.
coach was War Machine?
War Machine was my coach.
Okay, go on.
The Ultimate Fighter. Yeah, I should have... telling you that, I'm doing it Quentin Tarantino style. And so, at one point, he went away for like 4 months, came back, the dude was like 20 pounds bigger. Which, if you don't know anything about lifting, you can't naturally gain 20 pounds of muscle in 4 months. It doesn't work like that. When you're already like completely ripped. Yeah. So he was all roided out. Came in to spar, and I was sparring with this dude who's going against someone my like style and size, Herman, and warming up with John, and I connect. Apparently, I get a good punch in on John, and he starts, or sorry, Mr. Machine, and he begins to fucking tee off on me and just beat the ever living shit out of me. And at one point, I pull my mouthpiece out and I go, "Hey, stop!" He hits me here, and it was my bottom tooth hitting that, and I watched the piece fly. And later on, they said that I hit with intent. I was 20, he was 27, and he'd been a professional fighter for years. And he also had easily 30 pounds on me. I don't know under what way, but you know. But so
liability. So
the way he ended up going to jail, and this is the fun part, or not fun part, but the most fucked up part. You guys ever heard of the porn star Christy Mack?
Yeah, he like beat the shit out of some porn stars.
Beat the fuck out of Christy Mack. Yeah.
Whoa.
And he's actually got Mac tattoo right here. Yeah, which is cool.
People are fucking nuts, man.
Yeah, and so he beat the fuck out of her, and he's in jail forever. He also tried to run. He ran for a while. Mm-hmm. And we were all, like, me and the rest of the people on the internet were pretty sure he was going to kill himself. Because he had this total Spartan alpha male, like, fit persona belief of himself.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, how could he ever deal with being arrested?
Yeah.
Like, being caged, the animal he is. God.
The machine.
Yeah, Mr. Machine. And I just... That's the thing, is like when I wonder if they were like, if the judge is like, I'm not fucking saying that. I'm using your birth name, thank you very much. Yeah. I don't care what you changed it to. Because like, there's a dude that changed his name to Beelzebub Zooby Doo Dooby Doo Doo Dot. Literally.
It's dumb as fuck. Well, I mean, on the topic of people running from their problems, I got one for you. So there's a guy in Florida who was a real estate dude who owed like, it was like something astronomical, like $1.6 million in child support.
Oops.
Last
That's
seen
a lot of child support.
On a paddle boat heading out into the Atlantic.
Just
farewell, world.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yep.
He's going to Bermuda.
His brother said that's where they last saw him, and he wasn't even heading the right. Like I would assume you're going to try and go to Cuba.
He's heading into the void.
He was going like northeast or something like that, so he's gonna like either die.
He's going where Dexter went,
or he's going to Virginia.
He's got like an MP3 full of Joy Division, and he's just going off.
Where's the sail? Am I talking? Come sail.
I just couldn't imagine like hitting that point in your life when, like, you see a paddle boat and you're like, "That's my out."
I'm sailing away.
I mean,
not even like a
J-stroke.
You're fucking paddling away
in a boat shaped like a swan. Poor dude.
But I mean, like that happens to some people. They're just like they're walking down the street and they're just like, "That's the car," like that's it. Whoa. It's it goes back to like I've always said. I don't want my last words to be. Oops.
Yeah.
Shit. Just nothing. No.
It can happen.
Just expletive. Oh, I don't want it to be that. Just it can't be funny, like you said. But do you know how he actually? No, I don't want.
I mean, look at all the warnings that you see on like various products. They're there for
on every rear view mirror,
on
every about airbags.
Curling irons, like women's curling irons for your hair, say don't use on eyelashes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Don't they have the thing for that? Like.
Somebody tried it.
So, you guys, all the makeup, how long does that take? Just on a daily basis?
Daily basis, about 20 minutes.
So you got your shit figured out.
That's pretty good. That's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's for the chicks that wear, from what I get, massive amounts of foundation and are doing like shit like what's it, shaping or something? What is
Contour?
It? Contouring, yeah. And because then they're basically reconstructing the entire coloring of their face, and then they gotta blend the neck because it's like this will be one color and this is. Like
that's not even you anymore.
That's my thing. Yeah, like, and as someone who's directed people to do makeup for work, like it shows, and especially like I don't know, teenage chicks with acne. They're like, no, more foundation on it. It's like no, now I just see like it's like the crater. It's like the surface of the moon on your face.
It's like a mountainscape.
Yeah.
There was a girl that was telling me it took her 2 hours.
She needs to do less or learn how to do it better.
Wakes up at 5 a.m. Yeah, I don't know.
How'd it look?
But when it takes, did it look good?
I mean,
so I didn't. I mean, well, if you're not like, it looked amazing,
Huh? Had you seen her without it?
No.
This is one thing that I
don't
understand.
That's what I'm saying. I can't tell, like, is it good? I don't know. I don't know what you really look like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, and if you wear so much makeup that you look crazy different with it, then the days when you don't, you look like shit. This is one advantage that we have as guys. Like, I look the same. My hair and my beard are the only things that really, and how much sleep I got.
Yeah.
But apart from, if I keep those in check, no one's like, oh, look at Alex today. Like, but if I've seen some women, like, I've only ever seen them with their makeup, and they look how I expect them, and then they come in without it, and I'm like, wait, are you sick? Because they'll look way paler, and they'll have their eyes will have way more crow's feet than I normally notice. Whereas if I'd always seen them like that, I wouldn't have thought anything differently.
Yeah.
I think I look sick without makeup because
Do you have a picture?
I'm pretty pale. I might. I can dig one up, but no.
I was just saying, I don't want to be mean, but I've noticed you are a little paler than us when I was lighting everything. I was like, oh wait.
No, I'm definitely pale, but I'm super red. Like I get really ruddy cheeks, so I definitely.
Isn't that like the goth girl thing is being pale?
It is, yeah.
Hey, you just told her she's a goth girl. We don't know that. Can't push anything on anybody these days.
I mean,
just because she looks like Wednesday Addams and Morticia, kind of.
No.
Thanks.
No.
That looks weird to me.
Which going to that degree? I know so many different.
Like I'm about to bury you. I don't want to.
Well, so like I mean I was huge in the Rocky community in San Diego, so I've seen every from cyber goth all the way to executive goth, right? And like executive goth are pretty much people that like have I would say you're pretty executive goth. I
do my best.
You can be around normal. You can be around normies. You can be around normies and you don't make them too uncomfortable, but you're still clearly repping goth. And like it's like me, I dress kind of like a scene kid still, even though I'm almost 30. Like
no, I definitely show up in like black slacks with like a silver like a silver belt buckle that's like hammered and all black silk like button down.
Had a hammer with you.
No, just like I bring my hammer.
Do you park the Raven outside though? Like you can't bring it in and read it. And I tangent. Have you guys seen the picture of the crazy goth kid? They were as goth as you could be on the subway
with the Raven.
Oh god!
They had an actual Raven on their shoulder. Yeah. It was so awesome.
If you put a vest on it and it has a vest that says something like "Be patient, I have autism," you could take that thing everywhere.
Can I just want a shirt that says "Be patient, I have autism," and I'm just not going to say anything about it.
And nobody would ever fuck with you ever.
No, they just be like, "Oh, what a nice boy."
What a nice boy. Now, if you bring a fucking Raven, we're gonna talk. I'm not gonna let you just walk past me with a Raven. We're gonna discuss it.
I had pet rats.
So, yeah, you were talking about bringing those to
school.
There was a guy. I think I told you about this. I'd gone into a Walmart for a cable, and when I had gone in there, I told him like I need a USB-C, and he said, "Oh, thank God you came now. We just got a new shipment. These things are going like hotcakes." And so I said, "Why hotcakes?" I was like, "Do you buy a lot of hotcakes? Does anyone? Why are we saying hotcakes? Should we like change this a little bit? Like, should we call it something different? You know, why don't we say they're going? I don't know, like PlayStations
out of style."
And you could tell he wasn't ready for me to like unload the question on him. He was like, and just gave me I was like, all right, fuck, sorry, it's something I need to deal with. But I mean,
something I need to deal with.
We're going back to this, you breaking people at their jobs by asking them something.
Oh, the poor HEB
we were
girl.
talking about this last week, so we both seem to have this problem, and I think it's the result of trying to just be friendly and trying to entertain myself interacting with someone at a place.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll ask them things that aren't just, hey, where's this thing, or hi and bye. And that tends to break people, because they were just no one has done that in hours. They haven't talked to anyone other than, hello, card, $6.50, thank you.
The occasional, hi, how's your day?
Yeah, and so it just completely fucks them up. Like the HEB girl who you totally like high-roaded. You're like, I'm not poor.
I wasn't like a dick about
Last week's episode.
So, short version, this girl said, I wonder why nobody's in the store today. It's really dead. Maybe it's because it's rent week, because I don't buy groceries when I'm paying rent. Looked at me and said, right? And I said, no.
Oh.
I buy groceries whenever I want. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
He's just like, nah, you're poor. Like,
and I wasn't doing like, it's just
oh
me
my
not agreeing.
god.
Like, no, that's not my situation.
Wrong, peasant.
yeah, he's like, how dare you look at me like that, plebe?
God, that's funny.
I'm
not poor.
Same thing. A girl asked me. She was making a fucking quilt or blank something with the needles and the
knitting
yarn. Sure. She's like, "Does this blanket look okay?" And there's a hole in it. I was like, "I mean, you got a fucking gap."
Right.
Oh no!
Yeah. And I was like, dude, yeah, that's true.
Short answer: no.
Yeah, you can't say that. Like,
unacceptable.
If you ask me like for my opinion on something, do you want me to just fucking lie?
No, I would want your opinion.
Well, yeah, but I think this is the people that you don't actually really know. You have to lie to them.
You're right.
I think the thing, you're too real for people. I like that because I'm pretty real. But a lot of people don't like reality. They like the bubble that they're in of understanding. It's just everything's cool and
bubbles,
great.
dude.
Why do you think social media exists? Everyone is like, I'm amazing. Come on, look at me.
I guess I haven't been on social media for a year and a half now. I keep like Messenger around. I
keep Messenger.
I like Twitter. So like the other day, I fucking tweeted this wing place we were at with Nick because they was fucking Buffalo Wings and Rings. You guys are mediocre.
Buffalo Wings and Rings.
So, what a name. Buffalo
Wings and Rings has an 84 club. It's like their Pluckers Club type thing.
I like 84 though.
Yeah, and so I was like, what's the 84 about? So I asked the girl, I was like, hey, what is the 84 club? And she said, I don't know. I can ask. And
isn't this your job?
Yeah, I was like, don't worry about it. So I tweet the company. I was like, what is the 84 club? This is very important to me. Yeah. You can pull it up on my Twitter, actually.
Yeah, actually, what's your Twitter name?
Ty_Valenzuela, I think. Oh, somebody kicked on the AC.
It's just auto does it. It's the fan.
Stupid piece of shit.
Is everything ruined now?
Basically.
Yeah. I didn't realize you post on. These are old as fuck.
Those are old ones. How's the new one not on there? Oh, go to tweets and replies. That top one is fantastic, though.
What? I gotta log in, bitch? Hold on.
Yeah, Twitter's pretty lame without you having to log in.
I'm just like, you know I'm here. I've been here since... I've been on Twitter for 5 ever.
The point is, they did get back to me.
What'd they say?
They opened in 1984. Therefore... Yeah. Why is it called the 84 Club? This is very important. And Buffalo Wings and Rings did get back to me way after. Yeah, those
the
are
reply is there, but
Oh yeah, NPR, fucking get back to me, dude. You didn't reply to me. Hobo Johnson should win that Tiny Desk concert.
I like how you're like, NPR, I'm the only person that's probably asked anything of you ever. You should answer me.
Not a lot of people retweet NPR music.
Really?
Little known, there's this company called NPR.
Yeah,
it's like an entity.
Yeah, and they're not national at all. There's not like, you know, if we're going to take literally 330 million people who have just as equal stake to bitch at them as you.
I'm just saying, like, the least you could do.
I am very
the least
important.
they can do is just give you free shit.
We have a lot of submissions. There's a lot of other talented people. Yes, he will be winning, but like keep it on the DL.
Stop wasting our time.
Yeah,
you're not that important.
Fuck off.
Some sort of like weird like racial epitaph. You're like, what? From NPR? Come on. They're like Trump's America.
Trump's America.
Oh
shit!
Uh-oh.
Like shots fired.
Hobo Johnson.
They really stand for new people's racism.
Whoa! You just connected those dots.
They did.
I believe it.
The Bermuda Triangle is here.
I mean, it's clearly some sort of false flag attack via radio, which, speaking of the shooting yesterday, all I'm going to talk about it was I instantly went on InfoWars to see what they were calling it.
Oh God.
And he had already called it a false flag attack from which means like a government sanctioned thing to make us freak out, as he's called every single fucking shooting.
Yeah.
And anyone who says the shooting is bad is a crisis actor.
Oh God.
And I'm not gonna say what we did when we heard about it. So I'm not gonna say what we did because we just get hate mail. But I will say I have a gambling problem. That's about it. Speaking of gambling, shit's legal for sports now.
Oh, that's right. It is. Well, so, okay, it's going to be slowly rolled out in the States from what I understand.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm kind of the opinion that just about everything illegal that doesn't directly harm people should be legalized just so we can tax it and regulate it. Just insert thing, including gambling, because it's happening anyway.
I think it's... I think it's mostly...
Like a lot of drugs, a lot of gambling, stuff like that, just because, like, it's going to happen. Look at Vegas.
Might as well like tax it,
Well,
and regulate it a little
and then
bit.
we can spend all the money on harm reduction. It's like, well, they did that with weed, and they're like, oh, this money, let's fund schools.
I think they're the ones that actually wanted it to stay illegal because they can get a lot of money off sports betting in Vegas. So they were the ones that were the biggest ones.
Oh, that's true, because that keeps them as one of the... I wouldn't even think about that, yeah.
Because, okay, here's my fucking...
The Vegas lobby.
Here's my beef. I love playing Texas Hold'em. I cannot gamble playing Texas Hold'em online. Even though I don't consider it gambling,
There's skill involved.
There's a lot of skill involved in that game. Now, whenever we're looking at things like sports betting, I kind of feel like that's gambling a little bit more. Fantasy sports betting, I don't consider gambling as much.
But DraftKings and those guys, I think that's better.
So you don't play fantasy?
I've done fantasy before, though.
Not in like the fucking hardcoreness that Greg and I do.
No.
Yes,
I did an office
poser.
fantasy. Oh yeah, what do you play fantasy? Oh.
No.
I was waiting for you to flex on me, like,
No.
Yeah, I've won the last 3 seasons. I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know shit about fantasy.
I don't know.
Nothing or another.
Dude, we spend so much of our week studying and speculating.
I did not auto pick. I studied still. I was not a complete ass.
Did you win?
Talking about trades?
No, I got destroyed.
That's what you get.
Oh, I got destroyed by my... You know who ended up winning the whole company thing? Was like my manager. Was the manager of my department. Which was not cool. It was like, if the owners and the manager won, it was just kind of like, well, you guys already win because you make more money than us. Yeah. Like, must you win this competition as well?
Must you take everything from me?
It's one of those things where even if you do a lot of research, random things can fuck you.
Injuries. Or people are just like, I'm going to get caught for dogfighting or shooting someone today. Like,
bad trades can happen. Someone just like might not perform.
How often do mid-season trades happen? I don't understand football.
If you're good, fairly often. There are dudes that like they pick their lineup and they stay stagnant the entire time. But like, okay, if you're losing and you're not doing well, you need to make some changes. And if you're not doing that, then I don't know why you're playing.
Because insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting to do.
We try not to let anyone in. Like if there's ever a spot open in a season, we try not to just like let some dickhead in who doesn't know what they're doing because that's not fun. We like there to be...
That's why you haven't had me. I was like, hey, you got a spot, man. I'll take it. I'll be your taco.
We want people that are like...
Taco.
Yeah, we don't want tacos. We want a bunch of tryhards because it's more fun that way.
I'll make weekly videos like John LaJoy style, like, show me your genitals. Your genitals.
What?
Show me
Dude, I miss old YouTube stuff. I've said that like 3 times today.
Earlier today, we were talking about that, just how weird.
So, like, Bode, John LaJoy, who else?
Wise Kids You Know, like even before they were on TV.
Yeah. Donald Glover back when he was doing Derek Comedy stuff.
Derek Comedy, yeah. Come on, the bro rape video? Like, that's the most famous...
Old YouTube was so strange, and new YouTube isn't, and I don't like it.
New YouTube is very commercial, and it's a lot of... The thing that's driving me crazy is the amount of commentary bullshit. And not that I'm anti all commentary. There's a lot of stuff where it's literally just they're playing back the video and being like, oh, look at this stuff.
Yeah. And
I'm like, you're just consuming air. You're
doing a reaction video to a reaction video of a viral video.
Like the Fine Brothers, everything they do. Fine Brothers, you guys try to copyright some shit. They try to copyright reaction videos. And then everyone freaked out. The reaction videos are fucking... They make tons of money, they get tons of views, but it is the dumbest, cringiest shit to watch. And also, derpy Fine Brother, you know what you are.
You talking about the one with the...
the derpy one? Like, I'm throwing shade. Yeah, you guys are assholes. Sorry. You're successful, but...
He's not sorry.
Never watched this video.
Yes, sorry, not sorry. Oh, years later. when I'm running for office. It's gonna come up.
Just in the car before I came in here, one of my friends sent me the relic that was like, "Hey baby, do you want to hear a secret?" It is so good to hear it.
You know what? Oh god.
I remember that, and
all the Group X videos. I downloaded their albums back in the day.
I remember the G.I. Joe recuts. I used to laugh.
Those were so funny.
Oh my god! You know, they actually the end of Z World. You know, here's the Earth. Damn, that's one sweet Earth, you might say. So they actually Vice just did an interview with that guy.
Oh,
no
really?
way.
Yeah, which is great. Check it. I'll look looking into the camera. Check it, internet. It came out this week, and it's interesting because he was like, everything I was talking about then is far more relevant now than it was then.
Yeah.
Because he was like, it's 2003. This is totally like Bush, and you know, Bush is gonna blow up the world because of the invasion of Iraq and all that. Now we're like, invasion of Iraq. We're trying to start wars in North Korea.
We thought it hurt then.
We've got Orange 45. Everything's crazy.
Everything has moved on. Oh, dude, I was thinking about this earlier. I was cleaning, and I was like spraying something on the counter to wipe it down. And I remember when I was like maybe 10 or 11, my grandma said something because I was like spraying an orange cleaning agent. She was like, something Agent Orange, and I was like, what? And she made it sound like we got like some defective bottle, and then like if we inhale it, we're gonna die. I was like, Grandma, no. And she was just like, no, this is a long time ago during the war. And it was just like one of the most eerie, like creepy, like one-off things she just mentioned and just let go, and then I just lived in fear of chemical attacks for weeks.
I mean, you definitely have a bit of they're gonna get us.
I don't think so. I think I have a rational fear.
Yeah, you have a little bit of like your invasion dreams, your home invasion dreams.
I have a lot of home invasion dreams.
And so you just think something's gonna happen. I'm not saying you're a prepper or you're paranoid, but you've got a little bit of the like.
I will say in the invasion dream, like home invasion dreams, I win every time, dude. Okay. Fuck yeah, I don't miss. Like, I get these dreams where people like open the fucking door, and like they're just rummaging through our shit, and I just immediately shoot them several times. They don't die because like it's a dream and they just keep going. But I mean, I'm afraid of it, sort of.
My boyfriend's a prepper. He's got all kinds of like, I think he's got like something crazy like 5 years worth of canned water and
5 years?
Yeah, it's in like,
does he have, like
protective. Yeah, he's got a bug out bag.
And then seen
Austin.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I met him.
He's got like respirators for both of us and like extra canisters if we have to like wear them for more than like a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the canisters expire pretty quick.
Yeah, I thought they lasted for much longer than they do, but if it was like gases and stuff, we only have like 8 hours per little like canister or something. So he's got like a whole like stack of extra ones.
What does he think he's gonna have? Especially here.
The unexpected. I mean, I don't know. He's just super ready to get the fuck out of here.
In California, it's something like, because earthquakes are very likely, and something because that knocks out all the power, all the services, everything. And also, if anyone is going to get nuked in mainland U.S., it's California. Like, it's the closest to Russia, North Korea, China, all of that. So it's always been kind of like, if it happens, we're fucked. Because like I was living in San Diego, I lived 75 miles from a nuclear power plant. And then I lived next to the marina. So it would go, here's how it would go, right? Here's the ocean for you guys. San Diego, nuclear power plant, Camp Pendleton, right in between us, which is one of the biggest bases. And then the whole coast is all Navy. So if anyone was going to get bombed, it was going to be us. We were just like, whatever, it'll happen. You'll see a flash and then that's it.
You just never know, though. It does make me feel a little better.
I don't think it's a bad idea to have
and
some
there's
shit
like
prepared.
He and his family have like a whole plan and like a plot of land
where
like
there's
They have a compound?
I don't know if there's a compound, but they have like it's ready. Like that location is secret and is known by like a few families that
I'm glad we know who to torture to get the information.
We'll like relocate there.
I'm texting you so fast.
just to figure out your whereabouts, and then we're going to make sure we just accompany you guys the whole way.
It's crazy. They've got all kinds of like stuff ready for like bartering. Like they've got alcohol stored away for
They've got all
bartering.
caps.
My
They've
brother
all
does
caps,
this too. No, he has seeds.
Yeah, like tobacco seeds and unassorted seeds.
People are insane, and I love that I live in a world with you, but you're all crazy. Okay.
Can you imagine
I don't
though?
think it's that crazy. Just like money's gonna be useless.
People don't want to give up their ammo or their rations or something, and then you have like a bottle of vodka, and they're just like, oh shit.
Like, I haven't had vodka.
I haven't had vodka in many a moon.
Yeah.
What is the ratio of vodka to like, let's say 9 mil ammo?
Oh my god! I mean, it just depends on how much.
It's
all directly proportional to what's going on today. Because like, if I've had a lot of fools, I need a cap, then I need some more caps for some more. Axes.
But I don't know, like, dude.
100 rounds?
When the shit hits the fan, are we gonna be hunting with 9mm?
No, I mean,
We may not have an option.
like people, like, you know. I mean, eventually my knife's gonna dull and I'm gonna run out of arrows. Like, I'm just going to.
I'm gonna have to cap some deer up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So, I've always thought about this with hunting. So you don't want to hunt. You prefer not to kill things. In
No,
general.
I like target shooting. I don't like killing animals.
Yeah. So I don't want to kill something. I'm totally okay with like properly done hunting. Like because actually because of what we do in the environment, we need hunting in certain areas because of overpopulation of like deers and shit.
Boar.
So what?
Boar.
Like this state is a huge boar problem. It's actually
They'll pay you to like go mow down
boar. It is open
boar.
season on boar. all year.
Always.
You can kill as many boar as you want. Now the one problem with boar is they're really hard to kill. Or, not really hard. They're harder because you can shoot them in the face and they'll keep going. Shit. What was my train of thought?
And you can't just like go after a boar with a handgun.
You can't? Oh, so
I don't think it'll fucking die.
So does it change it at all for you hunting if you're not using a gun? If you made it a little fair, so I don't think human with fists versus a boar is as fair.
No.
I think human with a sword is pretty fucking fair.
It's
so
not an advantage.
They'd still old yeller your ass.
Oh no, and that's the thing. There's an element of you could actually get fucked up too. I think that makes it more legit. I think if you have within half the chance of the boar does of dying, then like no one can bitch about you taking that animal out.
No, I don't. It's not an advantage thing or like a tools thing at all. I think it's more of a consciousness problem. Like
it hurts, it feels, so you don't want to make that happen.
It doesn't understand why I'm doing it.
That's true.
Versus if I were killing another man, it's because it was in a fucking place where it definitely shouldn't be, like my living room.
Like up in my face.
Yeah, that was a very Ron Swanson line.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, versus like me being in the woods where it lives, I have no reason to be there because I live in like a.
But if you're in there, that means you're hunting and you're the predator now.
I'm just saying current day.
Yeah.
Like no problem.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm still in like apocalypse
No.
mode.
I have no reason to be in the woods, so I just don't want to. Like, it doesn't understand why I'm killing it. It doesn't like, oh, he needs food. Like, it's not like that.
Oh, I should be okay with this.
No, I don't know. I don't want to.
Like signs on the beach that say shark infested waters.
Yeah.
Like the shark is the infestation of the water. And not the person on a floaty.
We came from water, like all of us. The
The
giant soup. Right, guys?
Actually, I spawned here.
Yeah.
I come from the water, yeah.
Dude. That was probably one of the best concerts I've been to. Toadies. They're a Texas thing. Fuck off.
Is that like Senior Frogs in Mexico? That's a club.
It's a shitty club. There used to be one here. And they shut down.
No, you know what the best shitty club in Mexico is? It's Papas and Beer. That's
Papas and Beer?
Papas and
Why do
Beer.
you know so many Mexican clubs?
Yeah.
Because like
Were you down there for a minute?
I never go down there. No, I haven't been to Mexico since the 90s. But people that go down there talk about it all the time. They're like, oh my god, the girls, and you can get fucking drinks for $1. Blah.
You can do that in America.
No, I know, but they like the senoritas. You get a big hat.
Have you been to Texas?
Yeah. Been to like Brownsville.
You don't have to go far for that.
Why you gotta go to Brownsville?
Have you ever been to Brownsville?
No.
It's kind of scary.
What? What's wrong with Brownsville, guys?
It's Texas, Mexico.
Yeah.
That's Brownsville.
Texaco.
It's where
It's
cartel
Texaco.
runs through and
Where they're like, hey, you want to lose your head? We need another one for the highway.
you get pulled over for a taillight and the first question is, do you have your papers? Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
One of these towns.
That's when you're like, where are you from? Leander. Where's
Leander.
that? What is it? Or no, you say, I'm from Austin. And they're like, okay, why does your license say Leander? Well, why did you say you're from Austin? It's like, fuck.
I'm sorry, sir.
I actually have a friend, they put down like the incorrect zip code, like it, I think his ID says Leander, but the zip code is a different one, and it's just something like they messed up, and DPS wouldn't replace it. They were like, you're gonna have to pay and like fill out a whole new form. He was like, but you guys fucked it up. Like,
yeah, that sounds about right.
They're just like, fuck you.
I hate DPS so much. I've had to deal with them for stupid fucking reasons. How are we doing on time, man?
No, we're almost at time, man.
We full?
I was just checking the cameras. Yeah, that one filled. I gotta put a bigger card in that next time.
Well, let's before we close.
We should talk more about the.
I want to talk about the pancake.
Pancakes, yeah.
So, this is
spoilers, guys. We do another show called Hack Cooking. We typically try to shoot it traditionally. We can say that now. Traditionally, we shoot that and then we do this. It's the second time we've done
tradition
that.
now.
It's officially a tradition. It's an upside down house tradition.
Do you have fun making pancakes?
I had fun making pancakes.
Hey, it's our friend Kaylin, by the way. I don't know if we had introduced her at all. Did we?
They know who she is.
Did we introduce ourselves?
She's been on enough of my shows.
Oh, okay.
You actually get the most views at I don't know what it is. I don't know if you just tell more people, or it's just the fact that like, oh, pretty girl, let me watch. Consistently more views than like anything else. Like when you're on there, it just spikes. Like
nice.
Different countries too. So congratulations on that.
It feels good. It's good to be here. Good to be back.
We made regular pancakes, and our batter was shit.
It was like cake batter.
It was so thick.
It was not viscous at all.
And we had to add more milk to it. And the first pancake you made was way too big, but probably the best one we made.
Yeah, it was great. And it was just way too big.
Finally large. It was like twice.
Yeah.
Twice as big.
I came in to make a statement. That was my statement pancake.
We made plain ones. We made blueberry, just because you have to.
Blueberry pancakes.
And we made banana, strawberry, and walnut, and cheddar jalapeno.
And then we started slipping off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Pickle.
The pickle. Cheeto. Yeah, the pickle hot Cheeto was the worst. It didn't taste good.
Without the pickles, though, that hot Cheeto pancake, I was about it. I thought it was pretty good.
Maybe what we should have done is, like, crushed up the Cheetos and dust, and then put it in the flour or
well, that's
the
Cheeto
batter.
Dust you can use this for anything. I've seen people do Cheeto dust crusted things to fry.
Yeah, like fried chicken
or chicken fried steak, like shit like that.
What we really should have done was made not full-size pancakes. We should have done like little, what are they, silver dollar pancakes, where they're like little one-bite pancakes.
A bunch of taster pancakes.
Yeah,
like that,
so we wouldn't have to commit to the atrocities.
Live and learn, and then there's.
I mean,
Pancake 2.0.
Here's what people don't tell you about pancakes is like they're kind of a pain in the ass to make.
I've never heard that before.
I mean, okay, so
because you made it from scratch, you didn't.
We did made it from scratch.
Yeah, we made them from scratch, and we threw them into the pan. You have to like sit and wait. So if you're having to make like a bunch of pancakes, it takes a minute.
That's when you need a big ass griddle, and I should buy one for this house.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
used
a good
to
idea.
having a double burner griddle that uses two whole
like
things.
Just a really long thing.
It's probably 2.5 feet by 1.5 feet. You can fit easily.
We could do it like Chinese street food style.
Just well, and like I grew up in a family of 5 kids, so like everything we made was made Chinese street food style. It was just like we need a lot of this. Mm-hmm. It doesn't need to be good. We just need a lot, and just get away. Don't eat me.
I don't know. I think this is going to be a really fun one to edit, and I think it's going to be really funny afterwards to watch. But
well, God, I hope so.
it was the worst food we've made.
Yeah. However, you did have me eating a raw as fuck chicken wing last week.
That was your fault.
At least I didn't serve anybody raw meat.
I didn't serve him raw meat.
You served me raw meat, bitch.
I didn't. You said something to the effect of "I get to taste it first."
Yeah, and so what they do? Hey, here's the shitty piece. Give it to him.
It was the test piece,
give it to our producer director, guy that makes this all happen.
You should have cut it open.
Yeah.
I tried to trust.
He had a rare chicken.
I'm not a cook.
You're saying I should have trust but verified. I just tried to give you trust, bro.
No. Trust me on other shit that I make here all the time.
This is probably the last cooking show of my whole career.
You're not gonna come back?
Well, would you want me back after the terrible pancakes I just subjected you to?
No.
They were edible still.
Like 3 of the pancakes were good. Like the plain pancakes.
Like 3. Yeah.
Out of the 20 we made.
Totally got 3. No problem.
Okay, the fucking gross pancakes were gross.
They were nasty, and that's why I was like, can you make the pickle ones last? I don't want anything to taste like pickle. It's like when you microwave something in the microwave and someone else wants to microwave something different. Everyone in my college microwaved popcorn, and I didn't have popcorn. I had
at least it wasn't
food.
like leftover fish
Or sponge. My sister would
sponge.
Yeah, you microwave a sponge for like 15 seconds. It cleans it. You just think then the microwave tastes like sponge. So I reheated meat after sponge.
Sponge meat.
Sponge meat.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It's gross as hell. So okay, if you had the choice to do it over, would you still do pancakes or would you do something different?
I do pancakes, but I do smaller pancakes and not suck at them.
You know what I wish we?
No, I'm determined.
You know what I wish we could have gotten? It's strawberry syrup. I don't know why I wanted it so bad.
You wanted flavored syrups, and you're like...
You could have like muddled up some strawberries, like smushed them and added some syrup.
But then it's like mapley, strawberry...
What the fuck do you think strawberry syrup is, my dude?
If we had a mortar and pestle...
It has a really specific
if we had a mortar and
taste,
pestle, or like a magic bullet...
I have both of those things in my house. Should have found them.
Well, one to make your, like, goth kid incantations, and the other to make your smoothies.
Goth kid incantations.
Come on, we gotta make jokes about it, right?
What is a goth incantation?
Oh man, well I would go with the classic, the Telltale Trouble. Like, come on, you gotta go with.
You nailed it.
Yeah. Well,
the Telltale Trouble.
If I had, do you ever put anything on your Instagram hashtag spooky?
Ooh, I can't say I haven't.
Oh.
I usually go for spoopy. That's just a better one. It's spoopy.
I go for 30 hashtags. That's my thing. I start making some up. Some are sentences, just with no spaces.
My brother, whenever he posts something, because he's a pretty good photographer, whenever he posts something on Instagram, he always hashtags John Mayer. With every single one.
Someday
John Mayer's going to be like, what the fuck is this kid doing?
I've been hashtagging a lot of things thick boy, just so people looking for pictures of thick boys, and they're like,
this is what I'm looking for. The search is over. The hashtag for me.
Well, thanks for coming on both shows, man. I know it's a long process.
It's good to be here.
You did pretty good today. 4 hours.
Yeah, dude. So that's like half the time of the last one.
Yeah.
Anthony was sitting here for.
Well, we're shooting for most of it.
Yeah.
There wasn't a fuck ton of downtime today.
Yeah.
There was the transition time in the middle, which
we tried to make it as quick as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. I like more lights, so I don't need to move as much stuff, so we can be faster.
We gotta work out some more kinks. We'll see.
This dog needs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, my dog needs to go out. So, yeah, watch us on YouTube. We got a cooking show. We've got some sketch stuff coming out.
Check out our personal channels. We have stuff that we post there.
Yeah, we do some vlogging, which is really fucking lame, but yeah, we do that.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm
hey, what's going on? Me and my buddy make basement videos.
Thanks
for watching, everybody.
Rate, comment, subscribe.
Bye.